Yo,
Yo, it's Friday.
Friday, what they do.
Man, they doing a bunch of shit out there in the world today.
Today, a lot of shit going on. I don't even know. I've been high. What going on?
You been disconnected?
Man, I don't care about. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't care about, but I've been recuperating and, vibing, trying to get right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad you feeling better. Called out sick last week. But I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't even feeling it last week. I've been swamped at work and aggravated. So you being sick kind of was a good day to breather for me. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think that I've allowed everything that's going on in the world to upset me or like get me in a funk. Like, do it seem? I don't know. It could just be me, but does it seem like to you that ever since the verdict came out of them guilty charges, it seemed like at least twice a day the police killing somebody in the black and brown community?
I don't know. I think it just been a little bit more publicized. Know what I'm saying? Because I don't know statistically. You know what I'm saying? If it has increased or not, but it seemed like they putting it more in the front in the eyes of the of the people more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of stuff triggering. You know what I'm saying? They know what's triggering to people. So know what I'm saying? What they say, if it bleed, it leads. So you see, like that's what they doing now. Know what I'm saying?
I just
They,
don't know. I even heard somebody say, here's the title, that it seemed like every spring is when they get started like with their shit. And I haven't paid attention to it like that before, but it I don't know. You think there's some truth to that? Like it's like in this like I know that's not on purpose, like we killing niggas in spring, or they could be. I don't put nothing past them, but I'm just saying, like,
I never thought about that connection either. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And I mean, it may take a little thinking, but it probably do because it's like when people be cut off in the highs in the winter, everybody coming outside doing spring. You know what I'm
getting ready
saying?
for summer and
Be both people out, spring break. It's a lot of stuff that leads to that. I'm pretty sure the crime rate goes up in the spring just overall. You know what I'm saying? Not just for African Americans or whatever. I think everything increased then because you're coming out the house after a long winter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's
Florida
just
though. Yeah,
sad.
Florida is.
Like they killing kids now. Like that's too far to me. Like you know, it's bad enough. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not like the killing of our black and brown brothers and sisters is not bad. But like I think like to be knocking these kids off. Come on, man. You like that shit. It's like they taking it a step further. Like they pushing the envelope. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
I
how
feel
you?
like it's some kind of purpose and like some of this shit ain't. We already know the shit ain't accidents, but it's like, bitch, what you know what I'm saying?
You referred to the Micaiah joint, right?
Micaiah and also the little Spanish boy that they killed.
I ain't heard.
The same week as Micaiah. I
Oh, I
think
ain't
he got
heard.
killed the same week. The young Spanish boy.
Yeah.
I just. Ugh.
So I mean, so that, like, how you feel about that situation though? You think it was not justified?
Micaiah situation. I have gone back and forth in my mind. I have played ping-pong. Y'all, I know this is last week news, but we missed a week, so we still gonna talk about it. I feel like this. When I first saw it, I was like, my first thing that caught my eye, I must be honest, before even the shooting is remember when she came running around the van chasing the thicker girl and that girl fell to the ground. Remember her legs flew open, she fell to the ground. The dude that came and tried to kick her on her way down.
Yeah.
Who were you? And if you was gonna take sides, how did you let it become this? You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
you ain't intervene before it became this. Why
Yeah.
she already got the girl on the ground to come in and try to kick. That is the first thing that caught my eye. Then I had to push the video back to start over. And then I watched the video again. And to me, what I saw was when the girl fell down and the dude came in and tried to kick her, she saw the police and was like, okay, and was backing up because he had his gun out. You know what I'm saying? You know how like you like going like real fast sideways, like you going down a pew in church or something? That's what it looked like to me. I didn't even see the knife when I watched the video in real time, like when it without pausing it and stuff. I didn't see the knife. Even when I paused it, I gotta be honest, I didn't see the knife. And I'm thinking she knew the girl in the pink jumpsuit. And she was backing up to let the police handle it because they here now. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Then I saw the still shoot with the knife in her hand. I had to go back to the video and I still was pausing. I'm like, I don't see the knife. So I'm like, okay, was she really finna stab the girl in the pink? Or was she backing up out the way because she saw the police with a gun in her hand? You know what I'm saying? Because this is my theory. If you were still enraged like that to want to stab to defend yourself, when the other girl hit the ground, you already had it. That was prime time to stick her ass. You know what I'm saying? If you was in that mind frame still. So that's why I don't think that was her mind frame for real. People are saying, oh, she was finna stab that girl. But if I'm holding a knife in my hand like this, and you can't see that. Shoot. If I'm here, you can see this. If I'm holding a knife like this, but I'm moving at the same time, and it's just got a bad position on it, and I'm moving at the same time, in a still frame, it can look like I'm doing this, but I could have just been moving out the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody will know what really happened. I really want the girl in the pink to tell me, was she beefing with her, or was you know what I'm saying? Because that will answer a lot of my questions. Because I don't know how you would let the other girl fall and not stick her when you already got her down if you still in that mind frame and go way to the other side of the
I understand that we looking at it from a different perspective of, you know what I'm saying? But like when you look at things as the officer, do you think officer got that much time to make a decision of that sort? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should be right than wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if this is my daughter that's finna get stabbed, it's hard to say that I would want the officer to protect my daughter if she about to get stabbed. You understand me? Like I don't know how. Blood raw. I think it was justified. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Okay. Let's put. I have to breathe. Okay. I'm not even okay. Okay, listen, right, bro? Because I understand why you would think it was just. It's not like I can't see why one would think that. Okay, but hear me, right?
Yeah.
The police officer does not know who called the police when he shows up.
Exactly.
He sees somebody backing up with a knife that's facing the direction of somebody else real fast.
Yes.
But this is my thing, bruh. This is my thing. I feel like that situation could have been stopped there, but he was here, but there was cops closer to the situation. They could have tackled her. They could have tased her. Things could have been done.
So I mean, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but what I'm not going to say that they should have killed her, and I know what I'm saying, like you know, all my heart go out to the family. You know, I don't think the girl should have lost her life, Know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the variables as far as like it's a black young lady or anything. I'm just looking at the strictly the situation. Just say if this was 30-year-old people out here in the streets that's fighting. Somebody called the police. It says somebody out here trying to stab my daughter. You know, the police show up and they don't know who's the aggressor and who's the victim. You know, but they see the person with the knife out there going attacking somebody else. Now, as an officer, you got to make that decision to protect the victim. And if they're using deadly force, you know, with a knife, that's deadly force. So you have to use deadly force. Know what I'm saying, to combat that. But I hate that.
I don't buy it. I understand what you're saying. It could be true. But you know how many videos we see of of white people running up on the police with weapons, with trying to hit the police with their cars, pulling out guns on the police, and they still make it to jail. Like
I now understand that. You know that I think they should have acted in a more harsher manner in those situations, but they didn't. Know what I'm saying? But because they didn't in that situation doesn't mean that they overreacted in these. To me, know what I'm saying? I wish there was another protocol for something like this. Know what I'm saying? If they had to equate the girl, her race, her gender, her, know what I'm saying, her age. If they can equate all of that into the situation, it probably could go another way. But as an officer that you sworn to protect the law or whatever, and I'm not even trying to jump on the officer's side, but I'm just looking at it as if I was there, if I was the officer that's pulling up to the scene, and I see that somebody's gonna get stabbed that probably could die. Now, if I don't prevent them from dying.
So why is it crazy? Why the first thing always got to be your gun?
Because
you could have tased her. That would have stopped her.
How you know? You just see plenty of people.
Stop that girl. She was. Don't nobody want to get shot like that.
We all know that.
It'll slowed you up enough to get tackled.
Man, you know how many people out of see people fight through tasers like that, though, y'all? Know what I'm saying?
But this is not an adult.
But the officers, they respond with the type of force that's being used. Deadly force is being used by the perpetrator, which is, what I heard from the situation that the girl got jumped, know what I'm saying? And the girl said they coming to her house to beat her up, you know what I'm saying? So the girl had to protect herself. Now, I'm not saying she's wrong for what she was trying to do. But I'm saying, as an officer of the law, the way that you responded to this situation is the way that you train is to use deadly force when deadly force is used. That's the only time you're supposed to. That's why, like George Floyd, like deadly force was used. Know what I'm saying? Which was he shouldn't have been used. Know what I'm saying? But I hate that the girl had to lose her life for that. But you know, when the officers pull up, they don't know who the perpetrator or who, know what I'm saying, the aggressor is. So you got to respond accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand everything that you're saying, but with him especially him being a military sharpshooter, he could have shot her in the leg, the arm, or anything.
So do you think they're gonna equate? No, when deadly force is used, you shoot and kill. Know what I'm saying? If you up your fire as an officer, you shooting to kill. You not shooting to slow nobody down or anything like that. They're trained to shoot to kill, which they probably should change that. Know what I'm saying?
But when you call 911, I ain't call 911.
You not saying this a minor. I'm a minor. I'm calling the police.
Now
you saying somebody here with a knife that's trying to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But they say she called 911. You don't think they asked her how old are you and what's your address and what's your name?
You called the police before they asked you that before?
I thought they used to ask a bunch of questions.
You think she trying to give all them questions when the girl out there trying to beat up? Said these girls out here trying to jump me. I'm finna go kill this bitch. I mean, she probably ain't say that. God, I mean, but she probably say that.
Or
But
maybe that was her energy because it was us. It was fight or flight at that point to her. When a scared person will kill. I'm sorry. I understand everything you're saying. I'm not oblivious to these facts, and I'm not oblivious to any of that. But I still don't think that that child had to die. I don't. I don't think her death is justified. I don't. I don't feel like she should not be here.
Well, let me ask you this. You know, just say if you know what I'm saying, if she was a white girl, would you think it was justified? If she was trying to kill a black girl?
If she was a white, but we don't know she was trying to. Ooh, you got.
She trying to
we don't know, but we don't know if she was trying to kill that girl in the pink.
Who knows? I mean, nobody knows because they prevented it from happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she could have just been backing up. She saw the police with his gun. It just happened. And to me, it was the wrong positioning of the knife. If the knife was not like this and was like this way, facing towards the police, while she was backing the opposite way, she might still be here. The knife was facing the wrong direction on her scoop back. My heart just won't let me believe that that baby was going to stab that girl in that pink. I don't believe that she was. Just based on how the beginning of the video played out, I don't think that she was. I honestly don't.
I mean, only thing it is, I hate that the little girl had to lose her life. You know, I wish things could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it also as if the girl who she was going at, if that was my daughter, if the police didn't fire that shot, like, and he shot 4 times. I don't think he should have shot 4 times. But if he didn't fire them shot and they would have stabbed my daughter, I would have wanted that officer head. If they would have let that girl stab my daughter in front of them like that. Know what I'm saying?
I think all the adults out there need to go to jail. It was too many grown folks out there for them trying to be fighting and chasing each other with knives. That shit could have been handled. The knife could have been put away.
One of them adults want to get stabbed. Like them children.
The nigga at the end of the van wanted action when he jumped in it to try to kick that other girl when she was on her way down.
Yeah, man. I just think the whole world just need to slow down, man. I mean, I hate that a young lady had to lose her life to some nonsense. You understand? But you know, I think I'm not gonna say we overreact because you react to however you react. But we can't call everything racism. Know what I'm saying? When there's, know what I'm saying? When I don't think that they would, if both of them was white people out there, I think they would have responded the same way. Know what I'm saying?
I don't think so though. I don't believe that because we've seen too many times where they did not respond that way.
But we haven't seen nobody going after nobody with a knife though. You know what I'm saying?
The other week, just last week, the dude had the police pit their cars up, crashed their cars, and police was standing on the side of his truck though, hanging on for dear life, and he steady punching the police, and the police hanging on, and he speed off with the police standing on the side of his truck, holding on in the window.
I mean, and
he still made it.
And another thing we have to do is we have to look at all of these things in a case by case basis. Because I really don't think these officers, these Caucasian officers, are having meetings saying, "Well, we finna go out here and rattle us some niggers up." You know what I'm saying? They may be.
I don't want to pass them. Let's not forget how the police became even a thing in the first place. The police became a thing to catch slaves and hunt niggas. That's how the police department was formed. And because that's what it was formed for, you cannot tell me that them niggas is still not all up and through there. I'm sorry. They still up and through there. They don't wear a hood no more. They wear a badge.
I mean, they do. It's out there, but I guess that I have seen so much nonsense and violence coming from my neighborhoods and the people that I'm around every day. That you know, like I may be a victim to my own, don't say upbringing, but like I don't see every case like it's dealt on a case by case basis. And honestly, I don't think because I think if a black officer would have pulled, if it was a black officer that pulled that trigger, it would have been he would have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it was race that really played a role. I don't know the officer like I don't know his track record or whatever. It could have played a role in it, but I think somebody who wasn't even thinking about race would have done the same thing.
So him saying Blue Lives Matter at the end was that didn't matter. That don't make you think the race had no part in it. When they was like, "Why you killed that girl? You didn't have to kill her. She was that's a child." And he was like, "Man, Blue Lives Matter."
I mean, I didn't hear that part, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Let me be clear. I didn't hear it, but it was reported, and I was reading about it. So to me, she wasn't going into nobody.
I can't honestly say like I don't know like I was saying if a racist
say that.
Okay, like I was saying, if a racist pulled up and pulled the trigger, and somebody that's not racist pulled the trigger, they can have the same justification of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation deemed when there's deadly force being used, you use deadly force. You know what I'm saying? Just hate it. I hate it had to be a minor and a female and one of our black young queens. But
it makes me sad. Like she reminded me so much of my little cousin, and I'm like, man, this makes me so sad.
You know that made me think about it. I was seeing a video of these young ladies also in Walmart, and they jumped this little girl. It was a group of them jumped the little girl. One of them stabbed the little girl, ran, and all of them ran out of Walmart. Little girl jumped online, saw myself, okay, oh, we stabbed her, she dead. Know what I'm saying? All the black little 13, 14-year-old young ladies. Know what I'm saying? So it's like what when it get to that point, that my daughter that died right there, and would I have wanted the officer in there to protect my daughter? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all you got, like I gotta look at it from both ways, you know. I know, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of nonsense that be going on that the officers do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say that I know any good cops. I mean, I probably know one that was my homeboy. He'll police right now, Peter. Shout out Peter, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dog. But I don't know many officers. You know what I'm saying?
I do, like a few of my friends in the last people I know, associates that I know from growing up became police officers in the last few years. I don't know. I really want to have a cop on here, but I think that maybe it jeopardized the situation at work or whatever. So that's why because I done asked a couple of them, but they declined because I guess they don't want to be on camera talking about how they really feel about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But it just makes me sad, like it really do. And then the dude, Dante, I feel rest in peace to him, Dante Wright. So do you think we talked about this one, didn't we? When she said she thought it was a taser.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think there's no justification for that. You know, and I don't know if she made a mistake or not, but in that situation, you can't make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You cannot pull out your goddamn pistols talking about you thought it was a taser. You know what I'm saying? If you had another way if it was something else, that can't be your justification. No, you made a mistake. So if you made a mistake, you got to pay the consequences for your mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So whatever coming to her, she got coming. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they hire her. You know what I'm saying? Up under the prison. Yeah.
That's real. I don't know. I just rest in peace to all the black and brown people who lost their life due to police violence or whatever. Even neighborhood violence. Just rest in peace to everybody who lost their life in these last couple weeks. And
yes, shout out them boy. R.I.P. everybody, know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. What do you think about the theory that Dr. Umar Johnson was on Breakfast Club this week? and he was saying that he believed that the verdict came
Oh,
back
last.
guilty because of the economy. They don't want to burn the city. They don't want the city to burn all the way down. So after everything that's been going on already over there, you know what I'm saying? If it
Yeah.
would have came back not guilty, they knew the whole city was going down. So
I'm not going to say that play. I don't know if these things are underlined. They going in there telling the jurors that this got to happen or whatever like that. But I do think if it came back non guilty, man, that bill will burn down. You know what I'm saying?
it would
So
have
I think
cities all over America would have burned down. Cities all over the world would have burned down because cities all over the world protested when it happened.
yeah. So
So
I do
everybody
think
would
the
have been.
prosecutor. I think the prosecutor brought the A game. You know what I'm saying? They didn't slack. They didn't hold back. They
But
went all
they
in.
didn't have to even. It seemed like he made the team of Avengers to do the case. But I don't know if we could really say that because it don't look like the defense even tried. Like when you
I
watch,
mean, what can you do? They did. They brought people there, but like the prosecutors did their job. You understand me? Like it ain't nothing. It ain't no way to justify that. Know what I'm saying? It ain't no like what can you say to justify it? Know what I'm saying? Everybody deserve they chance at a fair trial or whatever. But when you caught blatantly on film and the goddamn what are people the coroners and everything like it agreeing with the prosecutors is no way to justify it. So all you gotta do is just go out there and talk. You know what I'm saying? Get your money that you gonna make, ask the lawyers, make your money, but and put up the best defense, which is it's not gonna be that good. You're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do your best. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know what else they could have did though, to tell you the truth.
I just hope he get good time for it.
Hey, God, I mean, you know what I'm saying? God did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
that 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 goddamn man deserved every year or whatever time. Did they even sentence him? Yeah, he ain't got no sentence yet,
They
ain't
said 8 weeks, so he about what 9 weeks out of the citizen, 8 or 9 weeks out of sentencing. I don't remember when the verdict came, but yeah, he got a few more weeks before they figure out his sentencing.
yeah, so he deserved every second, every hour, every day, every month that he get. You understand me? But
Facts.
you know,
Now let's move on to the hot, juicy gossip. Well, not gossip, relationship talk, because it's not gossip. But we got an interesting subject tonight. So I was listening to Young Jock in the Street Morning Takeover again, and I just had to bring this because I'm curious to know what you finna say about this topic here. So Carla called in for the second day update, a lady from North Carolina. She wanted them to call a guy that lives in Atlanta. She said that is her man. He hasn't been answering her calls. She don't know why he's not answering her calls. She was very upset about it and she wanted them to call. Now, usually what happens is once you call, you mute your phone and let them talk to your significant other to see what the problem is, to see if y'all can work it out and go on a second date. That's why it's called second date update. Well, what ended up happening is she the dude answered the phone and she automatically started fussing. Oh, you can answer the phone for them and not for me? She was very upset. Long story short, the issue was she met a guy. They had a one night stand and they had sex multiple times in this evening, unprotected. She ended up pregnant and he didn't know. And she wanted to let him know today on the radio that she is pregnant and she wanted his last name, and that is it, because the way that he was acting was she wasn't cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So she was like, since you want to act like that and say I'm not your lady, He was like, it was just a one night stand, and she was like, no, you. She said, you came in my body 3 times, so we go together. And he was like, well, let me cash up you the money for this abortion real quick so we can be done with this. Because you don't need to, like, there ain't nothing else for us to talk about.
Yeah.
So, who do you think is the most wrong in this situation?
I mean, I know it may just seem typical me as a male, but like Shawty, she gotta put like because the burden of anything after that one night stand is gonna come on this lady. You understand me? If she get pregnant, or I mean, both of them can get a disease or anything can come from, but pregnancy is the main thing. So that's what we're gonna stick to. Nigga, if this is somebody who you just met, I don't know why you not scrapping up. You know what I'm saying? A dude, I mean, dudes, I mean, most likely, y'all like to use rubbers anyway. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be out there wilding like that. But if I did not use protection or whatever like that, and she became pregnant off a one night stand, I probably don't say the same thing, but I don't blame him for saying it. You know what I'm saying?
That's so trash, bruh.
I'm saying on a one night stand, though, so I don't even know you like that. You know what I'm saying?
You should have thought about that before you went in that role. You're equally as responsible as she is. Both of y'all were being reckless. There's consequences to reckless actions, and the consequence is y'all got a baby because she don't want to have an abortion.
Okay, cause what if I think he goes there? Like, you know what I'm saying? That baby gonna go out with that daddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but that's sad. Like, why? Why would you do that when you were being irresponsible?
So I mean, so you think he wrong for not wanting to have?
I think first of all, she's wrong and he's wrong. Well, she just wrong for mismanaging her twat. That's what she wrong about. He wrong for the whole situation. You whispered all them sweet nothings in that girl ear, lead her to believe that y'all was gonna be in a relationship after this.
One night? And you believe that?
Some women are gullible. It's not her fault that.
So it's my fault because she gullible. It's his fault because she gullible.
You shouldn't have lied to her. Why play games?
Hold on, did I miss something? Did we say how old they were? Why? Cause they sounded like about between 25.
These ain't kids. This girl was grown.
That's what I'm saying. They sounded like they sounded like between 27 and 35 or something like that. It sounded like he was a little younger than her. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like she had her a nice time and thought she had her lick. You know what I'm saying? And that man, you gotta protect yourself at all costs. And he was only in time for she was only in his time, what vice versa, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even stay in the same state. You feel me? So you really gotta protect yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? If you talking, I can hear you.
No, I feel you.
Oh.
I feel you. I agree with everything you said.
Shauna, we going over now. You share.
My fault. But yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. I think that she was old. They both was old enough to know better on that part. But I feel like they both entered into this situation dumbly. He was dumb and she was dumb. She should not have let him into her without protection on the first night meeting her and them lay up. They laid up like they was in a relationship. He must have stayed all night 2 or 3 times. Come on, bro. He didn't deny now one of them times. So
that was one night. They ain't say it was multiple nights. It was one night.
But he laid up with her to go 2 or 3 times. He laid up a little bit. You lying? He laid up. He did.
I mean, like I'm saying, like he laid up with her. Like
okay, so he knew what he was doing. So now when there's consequences for that action that you took, now you want to hold out and be like, let me pay you to get rid of it. Forget her moral integrity. Forget her moral integrity. Because you know what he told her when she said she don't want to, she's not having no abortion, her baby gonna live. He was like, well, what he said, how he said it, I guess that baby gonna be a fatherless child, like you just said.
I mean it's unfortunate, but that's the reality of the situation.
That's you know what I'm saying? Why though? Why that's how can a man just know he was there? He didn't deny being there. He didn't deny hitting it raw. He didn't deny anything that she said happened. But he fully was like, I ain't finna be responsible.
Because at the same time, okay. I mean, like men, as men and as the human race, we do make, you know what I'm saying, a lot of permanent decisions on temporary pleasure. From, you know what I'm saying?
So, right, that's a permanent decision. You decided to lay there and release in this woman not once, not twice, but 3 times. So when she gets pregnant, you can't act surprised or act like you don't want to be involved because your mother was looking for a baby when you sat there and did everything you could to make one.
I mean, I wouldn't ask a female to, you know what I'm saying, the necessary to get an abortion. But it's like, if this situation did come up that we just out here having fun one night, okay, what we go do? It's a conversation that we gotta have, you know? Because if I'm thinking I'm just hitting it and quitting and getting up out of there, then we gotta, you know what I'm saying, a seed growing from my semen or whatever. We got to deal with that. You know, me, I will, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no way that I can walk away from my kids. But I don't look sideways at somebody that come out of a situation like that on the other side. Know what I'm saying? If he presented, because the thing is, now this is one thing that also as men that we don't have a choice in. If she just wanted to go get an abortion, he couldn't say nothing about that. Know what I'm saying? But because he want an abortion, now he still ain't got nothing to say about it. Know what I'm saying? So it's like it's so much give and take that a man just got to deal with given that situation, and she just gonna have to, know what I'm saying, eat that up. It's fucked up, but you gotta eat it up though, baby.
I agree, but I just think that he was flawed in the first place. So when he ignored him, is that supposed to be for a lifetime? Act like he ain't never got another child out there?
Well, he didn't know about no child until that phone call. You know what I'm saying? He ghosted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get ghosts every day, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, big get ghosts every day. Now, if a baby, man, I really think she was lying anyway, like blood raw. And if this nigga just met this little bit, know what I'm saying, first day and they run off and sleep together 3-4 times, raw dog, who there to say that it ain't another bitch out there doing the same thing?
Know what I'm saying? Who was that to say? But at least had a conversation with the girl, at least get a text. He ain't trying to do none of that. He ain't want to talk to the girl. The girl been calling him and since he left because they was supposed
to be talking. But she, in her head, she there was a couple. That man ain't never said that.
You don't know what that boy said. He was probably like, "You gonna be my old lady? This mine. I love you." He probably said all that old whole ass shit, and she ate it up.
Before that man got on the phone, she was talking like they were. She talking about my boyfriend. I ain't heard from him in a while. treat that man like this. It was a one night stand.
No, that might be how he truly felt about it, but that don't say that that's what he was telling her that night.
If one night, if a nigga can tell you all this shit that we gonna be together, we finna, know what I'm saying? We boyfriend and girlfriend after one night, shout, you deserve everything that come out after that. You know what I'm saying? No, a nigga should be able to come out there and kick no goals.
She deserved to have a child by herself without a father, without any support, without any help, and that child grow up not knowing who his father is because she fell for the okie doke, a nigga whispering sweet nothings in her ear.
Now I don't condone nothing like as far as the child. Like, you know, unfortunately the child had to come out of the situation. No, I ain't gonna say unfortunate because there ain't no child that's unfortunate. All kids are a blessing. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, like, if the child didn't, even though I think she lied, I don't think she pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think so? She might well could be lying because for her to call up and claim that's her boyfriend, but she ain't talked to him since that night, she definitely is a little delusional.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. So, like, so if he just ghosts up here, you know what I'm saying, without the baby there, I would think that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Females ghost niggas every day too, B. You know what I'm saying?
Without the baby, ghost her.
Like,
ghost her without the baby. But with the baby,
but he don't even know though. But he just found out about the baby.
But he wouldn't have found out if she ain't called the radio because he wouldn't answer for her.
Cause she was lying, bitch. She could have left a text, a voicemail, or something, bitch.
She could.
Ain't no way.
Nah, I'm with you when you right. But who said I'm with you when you right? She didn't, cause he didn't know. He came quick with that. Let me cash up you for the abortion real quick.
Yeah, that nigga was prepared though. I ain't gonna lie about that one. It ain't nothing in my heart can. I don't care who the hell the female is. I couldn't do that. I couldn't ask a female to dispose of my offspring. Know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be some hard. I don't know how you can do that. I don't know for who the lady is.
He didn't skip a breath.
Yeah, that nigga.
Like, let me catch up you for that abortion real quick.
That nigga been down. Yeah, he been down that road before. You know what I'm saying? This not his first rodeo. You know what I'm saying?
He probably burning. That girl probably got something.
How the hell you jump all the way to burning?
How the hell she going about being pregnant?
Well, that's her fault. You live, you learn though. But it sounds like she's too old to learn. So she ain't gonna never learn. She gonna get caught up again. She probably got caught up since that phone call. Know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, niggas, don't be out there wilding like that though. Know what I'm saying? Don't be thinking like if a nigga telling you some shit like that on the first night, nigga, oh yeah, we gonna be together, you my baby, you da 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 da. A nigga just trying to fuck something. Know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe she had low self-esteem. Maybe she was gullible because
that nigga had game, man. Know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think his game that strong. It didn't come off that strong on the phone. He ain't have no finesse with his shit. Like I feel like maybe he looked better than anybody she dated before. So she probably was like, ooh, he really into me, but he might would have just late nighted her because he said him and his homeboys was only there for one night. So maybe whatever they went there to do, he just hung out with her because it wasn't nothing else to do. But she thinking, ooh, this man fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he looked real good to her or something, and all of her better judgment went out the window because somebody who she think fine showed interest in her or something. I don't know how something like this could have happened, but
I don't know how a female could get that color. I mean, you know, I tell a lot of lies too. You know what I'm saying? Now let me not say lies.
Red cup. Oh, I wish I had a red cup to cheers with you right now. 100%.
No, I'm not gonna say lies. I didn't mean lies. I mean, I just what the shit is when you like pack on. You know, I mean, I sell dreams, you know, that I have, you know what I'm saying, that I do have, I do want to come true. It just not maybe with the person that I'm spitting it to.
Ooh, that's
what I'm saying? Like Blood Raw, you know, I do. I'm like, damn, baby girl, you know, I won't be a wife
to the person that you don't want it to come true to. Nigga, that's a lie.
That ain't a lie. I say I want me a wife. I ain't say I want you to be my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Like that ain't a lie. That's the truth. You just interpret the way that you interpret. You know what I'm saying?
That's a manipulative lie.
Nah, B. Cause I mean, like, you want to experience like never before. Every time you go on a date, nigga, lie to me. Like I don't go fuck, bitch. Lie to me.
Okay, so this one I don't understand. Why go through all of this minding people, playing with people's emotions, getting their feelings and shit involved in shit when you could just pay $40 for some little like it's whole set of coochie everywhere? Bye.
That's
You
easy.
ain't got to lie.
That ain't the game though. Like niggas playing the game like that. That's like going to pull slots and you hit. What how you pull a slot? That's going you paying for the pussy. You get the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But when you know what I'm saying, when you talk a bitch up out they panties, you know what I'm saying? That shit that feels so much more intense. And not saying that nothing more will come up out of that. But you know it is what it is. You got to peep game when you see it. I run game, so when it ran on me, I peep. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, dog. You gotta watch everything.
Shit, but hoes and tricks.
Hoes ain't nothing but hoes and tricks too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta just when you at a stage in your life, you just peep game how it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not gonna come to you black and white. You understand? So if you fall for the okie doke, you can't continue to say that it's that nigga fault. You got to take responsibility for your actions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say niggas ain't shit, but
yeah, you got choked up.
No, I'm just saying they ain't sometimes.
Oh, okay. I want you to say it with the same enthusiasm when you said you're not gonna say it, but
I mean, I'm just saying, like niggas out here work like when you play a game so much, you know what I'm saying? You fall down a pitfall. If you keep falling down this pitfall and you get stuck, you gotta start over. You're gonna learn how to jump over that pitfall. Know what I'm saying? And if love is that pitfall that you gotta jump over to get to the, know what I'm saying? Then you master the game. Know what I'm saying?
people make better choices. Women, don't fall for the game. Don't do it. Have common sense and common decency about yourself, because I hate for you to end up like the woman on the video. Yeah. Well, that's been an interesting conversation. And it's been another good Friday. I hope everybody's staying healthy, stay well. And wish everybody the best. And until next week, cheers.
Hi. Deuce.